Hey, here's the very short review, and I'm promising you it's going to be short, of Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. This game is pretty good. It had great graphics, to be honest. Great selection of fighters. There was, I think, 10 on each side, so it's 20, but still great selection. It didn't have Johnny Cage, but still, I don't really like Johnny Cage anyway. But it had the Joker, so that's a plus right there. I didn't think they would actually put Joker there. I thought they would just get some heroes and like maybe Lex Luthor would be one, of course. But Joker didn't think so because he's not that much of a fighter. But in this game, he's a pretty good fighter. There's also like obvious ones for Mortal Kombat: Sonya Blade, Scorpion, Sub Zero. There's no Reptile because he's not that big of a character. So yeah, there's a great selection of fighters. The graphics is very nice. They're not as good as Soul Calibur 4, but they're still very good. The character models themselves is actually really good. They're really actually pretty good. But the gameplay itself, I mean, I play fighters, but this is really simplistic. It doesn't have as many fighting moves, but I still found myself enjoying it. Of course, sometimes there's different difficulties. I like it like maybe like a not very known character for me, Deathstroke. I didn't really hear of him. He's in DC. I fought him and he was very easy. But when you fight someone like Raiden or Superman, of course they're hard. And when you fight the last guy in the freaking story mode, he's hard. The story is actually pretty decent. I mean, it's not supposed to be great or anything, but it actually kind of coincides really good. Like, if you play Mortal Kombat, then you'll fight all DC characters and maybe a couple of Mortal Kombat characters. If you're DC, then you'll play against blah blah blah. And there's like the story mode is basically that if you're DC, you're pretty much in the beginning taking control of what's his name, Darkseid. uh, and if you're in Mortal Kombat, you're taking control over. Well, I'm not saying taking control. I mean like beating him. So Superman defeats Darkseid in the beginning, and Liu Kang and Raiden fight off Shao Kahn at the in the beginning. So and they both get killed at the exact same. Well, they both get transported or whatever at the same time, so they fuse together. And he also has this little power. His name is Dark Khan now. You know, Shao Kahn and Darkseid combined. Dark Khan. It's cool. The character itself isn't very. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of bland. It's obvious. Uh, but the what was I gonna say? Hmm. Yeah, the character's good. He has a little power that actually makes people angry at each other. That's why pretty much DC and Mortal Kombat fight each other because they have like rage for some reason. Like Lex Luthor's mad at Jax because he doesn't want to team up. Like Lex Luthor's like, we should team up, and Jax says hell no, and he's like, oh, I want your arms because I have a full metal suit and you got cool arms. I want them. Yeah, it's kind of stupid, but I mean I like it. It's cool. It's a cool little unique thing there. The graphics are good. It's not like any other Mortal Kombat game where you walk around or something. I mean I like those like Deception. You walked around and that was kind of cool. In Armageddon you actually had to beat up things, which is not cool because I didn't like that in Sub Zero the game and fucking Forces the game. I kind of liked it in Shaolin Monks the game, but whatever. Anyway, well, that's good that it wasn't in this. Anyway, if I had to give it a score, I'd give it a very high middle class. Uh, the voice acting was also pretty good. I don't know if it actually voiced the characters, like like Mark Hamill as Joker. I don't know. I'm not completely sure. Or like Kevin Conroy as Batman, Conrad or something like that. Conroy, I think I said it right, but I'm not really sure. But the voice acting was good anyway. High middle class. I thought it was a really good game. I actually played this before Wolverine and Terminator, so I kind of delayed this review for a little bit, and I kind of delayed it seeing it that it came out in November of 2008. But good to give a review anyway, right? Anyway, it's a good game. If you can find it for like 30 bucks, 30, 40, I'd say get it. High middle class, which is like an 8.25, maybe 8.3, which is good. Okay, it's a good fighting game. Really fun. Uh, no creative character or anything. No crept, which I found to be a little weird because I love crept. But anyway, it's a great fighter. Go check it out. It's a great rental. I would say great rental.